Saints won.
Congratulations on your first technical as a McNeese guy.
All right, Coach, go ahead and just talk about, first of all, and just what happened and just these guys coming back from that.
I mean, it was just a wild game. Obviously, Lafayette played. I mean, they played great. They forced us to turn the ball over 9 times in the first half. Took us some time to adjust to their physicality. They're by far the most physical team we've played. I think 34 is going to be a really, really good player for him. He moves like a SEC offensive lineman, and we couldn't. He gave us real problems down there trying to finish and get around him. But I thought, in the second half we got downhill a little bit better. We stalled out in the first half. We got too stagnant. They did a good job kind of playing off some of our guys and crowding the lanes. We couldn't get to the rim. But look, we made some. We got to the free throw line in the second half. We out rebounded them, had some big rebounds, and that was enough. But it was just a wild game, a lot of swings. We were up early. They were up at half. They went up big after the loose ball and all that, and then we came back, and then we gave up the 2 threes to one who's a 37% three-point shooter. They go up, it's just a wild game, but great win, great atmosphere, just a lot of fun. I mean, that's why you do it. That's why you work hard. That's why you get into coaching. That's why that's why your players get into it. So just want to thank the crowd. Want to thank Lake Charles. Somebody showed me some video of people wrapped around the arena before the game. I mean, that's incredible. And hopefully they like what they saw and they'll come back when we get into conference play.
What's your take on what happened at the kind of the scramble?
I'd have to see the film. I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, I went over the rule. I mean, by rule, if you leave the bench, I mean, you're ejected. I went over that rule this week because I knew this game was about to be chippy. I actually showed video of somebody getting ejected this week. I went over the rule. I mean, we just we didn't. Maybe our guys thought because there was a timeout called or whatnot, but you still can't cross half court or going on a timeout. So, I mean, we made a mistake, and we'll learn from it. And we're fortunate it didn't cost us.
If I read your lips correctly, when all that was going on near the end after the big review and the refs got with you guys, you were pretty animated in regards to disagreeing with something. You called it a BS call.
I don't know if you read my lips correctly, Rick.
I'm trying. I'm getting better at it.
I mean, look, they made the call. I mean, it is what it is. It's obviously frustrating, but and when you're in the moment, it's probably a little more frustrating. But there's, I felt like, and I'm probably wrong on this, but I felt like because we called the timeout, it gives you some freedom to adjudicate it maybe a little bit differently. But that's, it is what it is, and we just have to move forward, and our guys move forward and made plays.
What was the feeling at the moment that it happened that kind of turned it around? Because you guys kind of really attacked after that.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about all week, kind of our message was, the bigger the opportunity, the more adversity you're going to encounter. That's what we talked about. You have a big opportunity to win a big game, play in front of a sold-out crowd. There's going to be major adversity. Anything you do in life, if you're going to accomplish something big, there's a lot of adversity to get through to get to that. And so that was kind of our theme going into this game. We talked about it. We just said, hey, look, adversity's here. Here we are. We knew this was coming. We didn't know it was going to come in this form, but we knew this was what we were getting into. We knew this is what we signed up for. Now we got to go right through it, and we got to find a way. Without some guys, I thought Cam Jones played phenomenal defense. I thought he did just a tremendous job, and really, really proud of him. I thought, our scout team did a really good job preparing us. Tijon and Fields and Seth Mays and Nas Mann and those guys did a really good job preparing us for the physicality, but it still took us some time to adjust. But, we just fought the adversity and found a way to come out.
Down 13, DJ Richards comes out, hits some big threes after the free throws and the breaks and everything. Just talk about his contribution tonight because he was shooting the second half for you guys.
Yeah, that's what he does. I mean, that three he hit to put us up one. I mean, I don't even know if he saw the rim. That was wild, but he's a big-time three-point shooter, and that's what has to happen. You kind of get lost in the flow of the game, and I mean, UL had a good game plan. I mean, they were taking him away. They were not, they're not going to allow him to get some open catch and shoot. So he has to get, lost in the fray of the game. And when the game got a little more helter-skelter, he was able to get lost and get some open shots.
How big was leadership for you guys after the fracas? Because you guys had to pull together. You guys mentioned it, togetherness over and over and over again.
We got a connected group, man. We got really, really good, internal leadership. We got really, really good internal things, and our guys are built for these type moments. I was proud of how we fought back, but Hade and Shoemate, who are in here, tremendous leaders, tremendous composure, and I thought, like I said, I thought Cam stepped up and made plays. Garcia played more like himself tonight. That's what we've seen in practice, and we just need to get that to the court. And he was, he was able to do that. So all that was really good. And then we mentioned DJ.
You said the other day when I asked about Garcia, you said you were expecting a breakout. Was it good to see him get off the start, especially right off the bat?
Yeah, get off to a good start, gave him a little bit of confidence, got him going a little bit, and he was tremendous, and what we expected him to be.
Talk about Wells, especially in the second half. I mean, there were some really great, quick penetrate, dribble and drive that he was able to convert.
Yeah, not only that, he had some huge rebounds. He went in there and fought for some rebounds, and Wells is just he's a phenomenal player. You know who he is now?
Yes, I do, Coach. Thank you.
Just making sure. I tried to warn you. You wouldn't listen.
You've told us strictly, yes. We've had this
Just
conversation.
making sure. Make sure you get it right in your.
You said the other day that you had to win this game to have teeth in this rivalry. You feel like there's some teeth in it now?
I thought the crowd was great. Look, I apologize to Coach Marlin before the game. He's built a tremendous program. They've got a really good team. So look, we're going there next year, and then hopefully we can renew the series. It's close, and it's not a rivalry if you lose 8 straight. We've just gotten slaughtered, and I think most of the 8 have not been very close. We've just been getting hammered. But it's like I told our guys. I said it's our time today. This is our team versus their team. This isn't the past teams versus their past team. This is our time today, and we got to take advantage. But it's certainly. I thought it was a great atmosphere. UL had a good crowd. They brought quite a few folks. So I thought it was a great atmosphere. It was fun and something that both, we're an hour and 15 minutes apart. It makes a lot of sense. So hopefully we can keep building it into a rivalry. We got to get our program to where theirs is. They've been consistently at the top of the Sun Belt, consistently winning 20 games. We hadn't done that. We hadn't done that in a long time. So we got to get our program, moving in a direction where they are right now.
Your thoughts, Coach, on all the moving parts of this game, the build up, the hype, the drama, the emotion, and being down, and the physicality. Your thoughts on how this will translate once you get to Michigan, and really more importantly the conference. How would better prepare this?
We'll see. Hopefully that's a conference tournament type atmosphere against a conference tournament type team, and so hopefully we got something to draw on. We got some memories or some moments in the bank that we can draw on, because we're going to need that. Teams teams are going to play hard against us. Teams are going to get us down. Teams are going to get us out of what we want to do. UL had a really good game plan, and we were able to respond. And so we're going to need to keep doing that as we get into conference play.
Being down by double digits and clawing your way back into this game, does that speak to how resilient this team is and that they can pretty much overcome whatever comes at them?
Yeah, I tell us all the time, if you're going to run over us, you better kick it in reverse and make sure we're dead. Because if you give us any breath, I tell our guys that all the time. I always laugh, but tell them that. If you're going to give us any breath, we're going to keep kicking and try to find a way and claw our way back in it. And so, I thought our guys did that. We work hard in the summer. We didn't win this game today or yet. This was won in June, July, August when we were out there at 5:30 in the morning. There's some plays you just got. DJ diving on that loose ball, and DJ getting the there's some things. He's grown so much. His growth is incredible, and so it's a byproduct of a lot of hours, a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and We had our leadership meeting yesterday, and Hade, you know, there's just a lot of things that go into it. Great scout team, great staff. There's just a lot of stuff that goes into it, but all you see is the finished product. I get more excited about. I enjoy all the day-to-day stuff that goes into it.
What was it like for you to see Felder make his debut and have that putback slam early into the game as a coach?
I mean, it was good. It was great to see him. You know, he was excited to play and fouled a little bit, trying to adjust to the pace of the game. You know, he's just going to get better and better and better. And so we're excited about having him and where we can go.
Let's do one more for Coach.
Before looking at the tape, how did you feel your defense played against guarding the 3-point line?
Better. I mean, obviously we let Garnett go crazy in the first half. He went 4 of 5, and we squatted on him twice. Garcia once and Richards once. I mean, he's a weapon. I mean, I saw him when he was a Catholic, and I mean, he is a weapon. And you know, I felt like we couldn't let like him and Julian and number 1. You know, we kind of had to, and we kind of had to pick our poison a little bit. And 10 and 13 are obviously really good shooters as well. One of them, what's the JUCO kid? He's 10, right?
Blake Butler.
Yeah. You know, he shot 41% at East Mississippi. He's shooting like 26, but he's a really good shooter. We couldn't let all those guys get going at the same time. And Garnett got going in the first half, and one hit the 2 corner threes. He's 37% 3-point shooter. He's a good player. He hit the 2 in the second half. But I thought overall, you know, our 3-point defense was solid, but we can still improve. But Lafayette shoots it really, really well.
All right, Coach, appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.